Today, I am not speaking about disease as I often do. I'm not talking about treatment either. Not hepatitis, definitely. I'm speaking about growth. Let me start somewhere unexpected. Think about cars. There was a time we used the key, we opened the door, we inserted the key, we turned the key to start the car. Then it moved to pressing a button. And then another trajectory happened. The car sensed us. No key in the door, no key in the ignition. Now we're entering the age of driverless cars. Imagine a car moving with no driver in it, and we sit comfortably inside it because we trust the technology has worked perfectly. That is not just innovation, that is evolution, step by step, improvement over time, small upgrades that became transformation. Now, let me ask you something personal. If machines can evolve like that, well, definitely pushed by humans, why can't we? In healthcare, we're trained to reflect. For those of you practicing in the UK and some developed countries, we have bodies such as the General Medical Council, which expects reflective practice for continuous professional development, what is called CPD, and revalidation. But let us be honest. Most of us write reflections only when something goes wrong. A complication, a complaint, a near miss. Is that not true? Reflection has almost always become linked to failure. But growth is not built on failure alone. What about the first time you inserted a cannula via an IV line that was very difficult? A vein that was so difficult that you got it first time? What about that time when you calmed a frightened patient before a procedure? What about leading a tense team discussion and found that the team came together because of your prowess and capability to actually get the team working? Those moments are powerful. When you write them down, you're not boasting. You are studying success. This is what I call feed forth instead of feedback. You're feeding forth your progress. You begin to see patterns. You discover what works. You reinforce confidence. You repeat excellence. Let me tell you, adults learn that way. In other words, the more you keep reflecting on the bad experiences, the more avoidance becomes a pattern. And instead of pushing your energy in the direction of purpose, you are pushing your energy in the direction of avoidance and avoidance and avoidance. Over time, something changes if you are actually working on the positive reflective practices. You stop reacting. You start improving with intention. You build an upgraded version of yourself, just like the car story. Not by accident, but by design. That belief is what I created, actually led me to creating something called ReflectPro, a simple app for structured reflective practice. It works offline. Your data stays securely on your device unless you choose to share it. It allows you to reflect on challenges and victories as well. It helps you see your growth clearly. It helps you become more productive, more confident, and more aware. It is currently available on Android, that is Google Play Store. The Apple version is coming soon. This is not just about an app, it's about evolution. If cars can move from keys to autonomy, we can move from random experience to intentional growth. Let us not wait for crisis before we reflect. Let us study our excellence. If this message speaks to you, try ReflectPro. Use it, grow with it, share it with someone who needs it, because growth should not be accidental. It should be deliberate. If you don't own your life, somebody else would own it. Document those positive experiences and see how you grow from time to time. Let me know if this helps you. Share with someone who may benefit from it. Thank you.